Your semester may be over, Matt, but the learning never ends. It's time for a Christmas Crimes pop quiz.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ho, ho, ho. Let's see if you can figure out the answers to this multiple choice quiz on holiday crime. Are we ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Is this for everybody?
I didn't know what this
for everybody,
is about.
but I was just using Matt to.
I thought you were going to put me on the spot there.
I'm not sure why I
You did look directly at him, so I assumed as well.
He's a good boy.
A little light
I like looking at him.
here.
I like looking at good boys, not bad girls.
If you're
and
not
boys.
careful, Santa's about to get accused of sexual harassment.
There's nothing Santa can do with that, Aline.
You need to leave before you get sued, seriously.
I think Aline is like a little anti-Santa over here.
Santa and I have some issues. We need to talk after this.
Tell me about it. What are your issues?
Not
Do you
enough.
need HR present at the same time?
Well, actually, then perfect. All right. So HR Santa.
Yes.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right. No payoff for that joke. All right. In 2011, an 11-year-old boy in Vandalia, Ohio, was in his home, while Mom was next door. All was merry and bright until he realized that a man, later determined to be high on bath salts, had broken in and done what? A, decorated the house for Christmas. B, made some holiday cookies. C, finished wrapping some presents that the boy's mother hadn't gotten to yet. Or D, donated all the boy's stuff to Toys for Tots.
Wait, can you repeat? Can I ask a clarifying question?
Yes?
Who was high on bath salts, the mom or the boy?
No, the
random
man
guy.
who broke in. The man who broke in.
So neither,
You
Emma.
missed that point.
So at every multiple choice answer you gave us, I was expecting some form of defecation. When you said decorate, I was like, that's def. Oh, okay, not that one.
Yeah.
And then what was the fourth one? It was
Donated all the boy's stuff.
that also could have been def.
So yeah, decorate, cookies, wrap
wrapping,
presents,
and
and
donate.
donating. I'm going to go with donating because it could be like, oh, I stole all these presents, but they were donated.
Nice.
He had
That's
regret. I'm gonna go
solid,
with wrapping.
solid guess there, Madeline.
I'm gonna go with that, but for a different reason. I'm betting that he opened them, was like, well, I'm not an 8-year-old, and then donated them.
11-year-old, but okay.
11. All
Your
right,
attention
whatever.
to detail needs some work.
Minor person, yeah.
What did you say, Emma?
I'm going to say wrapping because it just sounds like a kind of a whimsical thing that someone high on bath salts might do. I actually don't know what it's like to be high on bath salts. So.
Well, remember that the first time we heard about bath salts
Florida man.
was the Florida man who ate somebody's face off.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's naughty.
Whimsical.
I could
Very
also see
whimsical.
decorating
Unwrap them.
as in like just like throwing random crap around everywhere too. But I'm still gonna go with my first answer.
All
Yeah.
right. What did you guess, Matt?
I'm going to go Christmas cookies just because it sounds the most fun.
All right. Well,
That's the one you're hoping it is.
I'm hoping it's that one.
I guess he was, got the munchies on basil.
no, the answer is decorated the house for Christmas. The boy found 44-year-old burglar Terry Trent after he'd broken in, put up some decorations, turned up the TV real loud, and settled in to watch a show. Trent said he didn't mean any harm, saying, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. I'll get my things and go." The most polite person on bath salts ever.
Most polite criminal ever.
Maybe he
I'm
was
so
a
sorry.
really ragey person at baseline, and bath salts put him
Sort
into
of a
it.
paradoxical
out.
effect,
Yes.
I'm going to declare burglar Terry Trent to be a good boy.
Oh,
Might want to lay off the drugs.
and the breaking and
Just
entering.
a little Santa suggestion there, but
I was going to say, there are a lot of scenarios where entering someone's home and decorating it for them is a legitimate profession, and Terry should look into that because it sounds like
usually
he's
with
good at it.
consent, however, yes.
Right, exactly. And an exchange of goods and services and money.
Wait,
So-
what? It doesn't
Yeah,
say.
he did it for free.
Yeah.
So.
He's a hero, actually, is what was a
It doesn't say what
Did he do it
Mr.
well?
Trent's profession is. Maybe he's an interior decorator. What do we know?
That's true.
All right. Very good, boys and girls. You none of you answered that question correct.
It was my second option.
Unfortunately, there's only
No
one.
partial credit.
Yes. Next question. The year is 2018. A 31-year-old man was busted in Cleburne, Texas, for trespassing outside a church, where he was doing what? A, passing out pot-laced brownies decorated with the word Santa loves you. B, protesting a breakfast with Santa event. C, wrapping shoppers' presents for them with sheets of counterfeit 20s.
Oh my gosh.
Or D, offering for sale briefs he said had been previously worn by Santa's elves.
Ugh.
Briefs!
Is it outside of a church?
Outside a
Potluck, is that what you
church, yes.
I'm gonna say
We have brownies, we have breakfast, we have protesting, we have wrapping presents, and we have briefs.
I'm gonna say the pot brownies.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
That's what I was gonna go with too, just out of process of elimination. Like the protesting Santa thing outside of a church. I don't know if that makes sense. And then
Some
wrapping
highly religious conservative people don't like the idea of Santa, so I don't
Really?
know.
I guess.
Good point. I find Jesus to be lovely.
We were
I-
the loveliness of Jesus wasn't in question.
I can't speak for Jesus. I feel like we have
Santa. It's Santa talking about.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. I got confused. Yeah.
Well, listen,
Jesus, and
Jesus loves you
I
back.
don't know. I have never asked Jesus how he feels about me, but we seem to have a simpatico
Well, if you go
relationship.
from the Saint Nick perspective, there's a little bit more tie in there.
True that.
Okay, so then
I'm down with the lingo that kids use.
I'm gonna say no to the. I'm gonna be very surprised if it's the money one, because like, I guess it could be like your goodwill, like, oh yeah, not only am I wrapping your presents for you, but I'm also giving you like hundreds of dollars. I don't know.
Counterfeit money, though. Maybe.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
counterfeit.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Counterfeit sheets.
Why? So you're like, that just doesn't make any sense to me.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna go with the briefs one because it was the most ridiculous.
I'm gonna go with the briefs one too.
Oh, okay.
Still brownies for me.
I feel like that's most likely, but I'm still going with briefs.
All right. Did you guess, Emma? I can't remember.
Yeah, I said brownies because it sounds the most realistic.
Excellent. You're all wrong again.
Is
He was protesting
Damn
a
it!
breakfast with Santa event.
Really?
Okay, you have to bleep out my.
Aaron
Close that so
Urbanski.
you don't worry.
Aaron Urbanski was also telling children that I don't exist, so he's now on my naughty list.
So far, my critical thinking skills have been really good, and then I just end up not going with that one.
So go with your gut. Wait, no. Go with your critical thinking? I'm
Yeah,
confused.
yeah.
I mean,
need
you
to do that.
you reasoned that out pretty well when you were like, well, actually. So yeah, you probably should have gone.
So next
another
one, I'm gonna go.
All right. We'll see if you can redeem yourself. On January 5th, 2015, Randy Lang was arrested after visiting a Buffalo Wild Wings in Monterey County, California, claiming to be me and passing out what to diners? A, candy canes in the shape of human genitalia. B, envelopes of a reddish powdery substance that later turned out to be strawberry quick drink mix. C, bootleg CDs of Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You.
Oh, nice.
Or D, samples of weed.
I mean, literally all of those are good contenders.
This one is harder.
yeah.
They're all kind of the same,
Yes.
except for maybe the powdery substance that was just like Kool-Aid.
There's
or
nothing
whatever.
more similar than weed and bootleg CDs of Mariah Carey.
The strawberry
Christmas
flavored
music.
Nesquik is
I guess
pretty
is he asking for money in return?
I'll
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I feel
just
like it'd be weird for somebody to give out free weed at a B-dubs, but
Expensive.
Wait, where was he outside of again?
California.
a Buffalo Wild Wings,
Which state? Where?
California.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go with the weed because weed is now legal in California, and maybe he's starting his own like Christmas themed dispensary, and so he's trying to create a media storm, and the arrest is just like good publicity, and so
I see.
that's
No
my
publicity is bad publicity.
exactly. So that's my answer.
Interesting choice. All
Pretty
right.
good reasoning. I can't argue with that reasoning. That's spot on.
It's
I'm gonna go
pretty
with
good.
that.
Pretty good. Anybody else
I'm
have a
gonna-
dissenting view?
I'm going to go with the packets of Kool-Aid or pink, whatever it is. Because what's better than after eating some wings, drinking some Kool-Aid?
Strawberry
It was
Quick.
Nesquik.
Strawberry Quick.
And here's the thing.
Oh,
He
what
was
is that? I've never
That's
heard of
the
that.
thing with the bunny.
It's like
silly
chocolate
children.
milk, but strawberry milk.
Nesquik. Okay, that works
Yeah.
too. You could drink some of that after you eat wings.
But if you didn't know what it was, you'd be like,
Is this
oh my
pink
God.
cocaine?
Yeah, exactly. Like laced
How do
cocaine
you know
or
he wasn't
something.
telling them?
Oh, okay.
I guess
yeah.
we don't.
I guess
Yeah,
we don't.
I feel like I'm gonna go with the strawberry powder too.
All right.
I wanted to go with the candy canes, but it feels like a lot of work to make your
little
own
on the
candy
nose.
canes.
It's a very industrious criminal to make these candy canes in the shape of what I'm assuming are phalluses. Yeah. Interesting.
It's
I
always
don't know why you assume they're phalluses.
I mean, all right. Well, okay, I
All
did
right.
make some assumptions.
Well, here's the answer. It's samples of weed.
Yes.
Oh,
Critical thinking wins.
Lang had brought with him a duffel bag with 2 pounds of weed in it. And told patrons he'd brought them as presents as he passed out his holiday cheer. For reasons best known only to them, someone called the police, who later found another 2 pounds of weed in his home. Santa's impressed.
These ungrateful bastards.
I mean, come on
He
now.
was giving it out for free.
Yeah.
is that
guy's a
illegal?
hero.
Like to give out
I
Of
don't
course
know.
it's illegal.
Yeah.
other
You're supposed to be,
things?
like, I had thought Madeline's business idea was a good one, except that you have to be licensed.
That's
You can't just go out to the streets.
yeah.
He's trying to give the gift of
I don't
chill.
know. I don't live in California. I don't know how it works.
Yeah, because like you can give out candy, right? Is that illegal? So marijuana is legal in California.
Probably not illegal to have 4 pounds of candy on you, but weed is a different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. By the way, there's just across the border in Illinois, it's legal.
You know, when that law went into effect,
Don't ask how Santa knows. Oh! All right.
Santa knows everything.
All right, here we go.
He's got to have a very, very detailed understanding of the law because when people are naughty or nice. So if it's legal in Illinois but illegal in Iowa, you got to keep track of that
That
stuff.
is excellent.
Oh, Santa-
That is an excellent point. I have a bunch of elves in the legal department.
I'm really deep into my Christmas theory.
I'm glad you have a lot of elves in the legal department, but no one in HR.
you know, I was going to say Santa's also a lawyer. So he's an HR rep, he's an attorney, he's apparently a cobbler and all other manner of.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
all true. It's all true. I just
Very
like to.
impressive
I'm a-
Renaissance
And he has a
man.
lot of friends in medicine.
I'm a master of. I'm a what's the
Jack
phrase?
of all trades.
Jack of all trades, master of none.
You've mastered a lot of things.
I do
Santa.
my. I do
Yeah, I
my
feel like
best.
Santa Claus is a master of gift giving.
Master of a few things.
Master
Jack
of
a lot.
physics. Yeah.
Well, how many? I mean, that's my main gig. But
It's
how many?
magic though. Like how much skill does that really take?
Giving presents is my main gig, yes. But how many of us wear different hats in our lives? It's fine.
Don't you only wear one physical hat?
Only one day a year.
But that's part of the fashion at the North Pole. It's business
It's
casual.
fuck cold up there. All right. Canadians are, for the most part, lovely people, as evidenced by our own Aline Sandouk.
Yes.
For instance, their postal service has for years had a program where children can write to me and get a reply. Now, I'm too busy for that kind of reindeer shit, but that's okay. I don't even have to do anything.
That's
Thank
right.
you. Thank you, Canada Post. Because the post office replies for me. Unfortunately, in 2007, some children got back replies consisting of what? A. Dead bugs.
Oh.
B. Reminders to use proper postage next time, along with the original letter marked undeliverable.
That seems logical.
C. Sexy photos of me with then
God.
Prime Minister David Harper. Or D. Rude messages.
I want to know what the rude messages are. Man,
The article didn't say.
I feel like the logical answer, undeliverable, but that's no fun. I'm not going to pick that one.
Yeah, so, all right, if I may offer my personal experience.
All right.
You didn't actually put postage on those. It was just a box at the post office, and they had a special.
Oh, you did this
box
when you were a
for it.
kid?
I
Hey,
did.
lady,
I did.
Shut up.
So, I'm sorry.
I was going to say,
like when
the
I
little,
did-
I didn't reckon on. I assumed Damn it.
I feel like
assumed
it'd
there
be a
was
little
postage.
mean to make these kids put
okay, you
proper
still could
postage.
have kept up your cover by saying like it was a new person processing these at the post office. I didn't know, but all right, so we're not picking that one. Ooh, I'm gonna go with the sexy photos. I don't have any critical thinking.
Sexy photos. All right.
I'm gonna say rude messages.
Rude messages.
I'll go with rude messages too.
Yeah.
What do you think,
Well,
Emma?
What was the other option?
Oh, dead bugs.
Oh, I'll go with dead bugs just because that hasn't been chosen.
That's very kind of you. The letter A appreciates your kindness.
Very welcome.
Yes.
Charity, really, because no one else picked that.
Yes.
But
It was feeling lonely.
One of us has to be right.
The answer is rude messages. 10 children received letters allegedly from me with messages like, "This letter is too long, you dumb shit." And "Your mom sucks D." Although
Oh yikes!
Sad.
Although Canada Post at first believed the naughty letters were the work of one rogue elf, an investigation turned up a group of minors who'd somehow gotten hold of a bunch of letters.
Minors.
Minors is in the profession or
Like,
like
as
the
in,
age?
like-
No, minor children.
yeah,
Yes, minors.
probably a bunch of like little,
I didn't even-
teenagers.
I couldn't
just
even
raided
threaten
the
them
box.
I couldn't even threaten them with coal because they all had their own.
Oh gosh.
No, minor children.
Wait, really? Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
This sounds like such a perfect high school prank of like, yeah, we're
I
gonna
thought
teach
it was
these kids.
actually minor.
No one knows what happened to those naughty children, but I do. I sure do.
You ate them. What happened?
They won't be
He
bothering.
Got a hold of some bath salts.
They won't be bothering us again.
Twist: Santa makes bath salts. He is the #1 supplier of bath
Ho,
salts
ho, ho.
nationwide.
Oh,
Wellness
dear.
gifts.
Yeah.
Well, you all did marginally well. It's a marginal pass, as we say here at the Carver College of Medicine. Did you know that there's a grade marginal pass?
No.
Did not.
At
You
Carver?
just added a whole new level of anxiety to my life. What is
I mean,
this?
it's not really a grade so much as it is like you're flagged if you have a marginal pass.
Like if you just like barely pass. Is it supposed to be like
It's
okay,
just an administrative
you
thing.
pass,
Like, hey, let's
so
pay attention
we
to this
need to make
person.
sure we offer you resources or
that's
something?
exactly the point.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So there you go.
Anxiety decreased. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Some schools like so here we have for the most part it's like fail, pass, near honors, honors. But I've noticed like some people in discussing like their med school's grading curriculum, instead they have like fail, pass, high pass, honors. So I feel like it's kind of like a glass half empty, glass half full thing. Like we kind of go with the glass half full. Like you're almost honors,
Yeah.
but you're not quite there. Where they're just like, oh yeah, you high pass, but you didn't get honors. I don't know.
I think it's also funny that it's just like an ABCD. Like,
Yeah.
why don't we just continue
Yep.
to use letters like we always have?
Yeah, I kind of like that we don't though. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It makes it feel less stressful.
Yeah.
Like if you're right on the border between those two, it's not, oh, I need to get an A.
You're like,
It's like,
always
might
an
as
A
well.
student going into med school to have a completely different terminology, I think is
You know
kind of
what?
helpful.
I would be
I agree with
completely
that.
C's. That would be a little bit
I don't know that I've
demoralizing.
ever thought of this question. I'm going to have to ask, or rather, I'll have Dave ask why we grade, why med schools are all like honors, near honors, pass, fail, or whatever.
I do think that there are some med schools that do ABCD.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those
DMU
schools
does.
those schools are terrible.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
And the cutoffs might be
It's not
different
that
than like,
different.
yeah.
but I like how we do it.
I don't know much about med schools. I'm just a lowly Santa.
There's more Santas.
Well, I meant in the.
He was being
What?
humble. He was
Shut-
humble. Right.
Shut up again. Elaine. You know what?
Poking holes.
Just keep shutting up.
I'll just leave. I'll just.
Aline has been blacklisted to the naughty list for at least
She's
5
on, I'll
years.
tell you what, she's on thin ice.
Ooh.
All right, I'll just stop. Stop ruining your games.
That's our show. You've all been very nice, and I'm planning on stopping by your houses Christmas Eve. If that's what you believe in. I'm not even
Are
sure.
you gonna decorate for me?
No, I will leave.
Unless he's on bath salts, but
Santa doesn't.
that's
tired
really a
of bath
game day
salts.
decision for Santa.
Yes. So I'll make that choice at the last minute. Yes, Emma, Matt, Madeline, Aline, thanks for being on the show with me today. And thank you for putting up with my amateur podcasting skills.
I would call them more than amateur.
Yes? You think I should start my own
They're
podcast?
atrocious, is what she means.
Again, with a lean. Then what kind of coal sack would I be if I didn't thank you, Shortcoats, for making us a part of your week? If you're new here and you like what you heard today, follow the show wherever fine podcasts are available, like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and YouTube. Our editors are AJ Chowdhury and Eric Bozart. The show is made possible by a generous donation by Carver College of Medicine Student Government and ongoing support from the Writing and Humanities program. Our music is by Dr. Vox and Catmosphere. I'm Santa Claus saying Happy Holidays! See you next year!